mudnayd adaa maraye.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أولا السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. دمان أردادا هذه السلامة. سلام كديم إن شاء الله. وهنصوب لو نيجي بتركينا أفراد from 3 chemistry. بتركينا أفراد from 3 chemistry يا. وعنو سلسلة أغني نمتلسكا. So we start in nonmetals. First element I've already studied, which was hydrogen. So we talk the hydrogen's characteristics and also special properties that you can classify it from the other nonmetals. So for brief recall, remember hydrogen, as we have defined it, it was the only element that has two characteristics, both metallic and non-metallic characteristics. So what does metallic and non-metallic characteristics means? That's the both it does not located in the periodic table. It does not located in the periodic table. So today we are going to look back hydrogen and the formation of industrials, or how hydrogen is being formed in the industry. So our lesson of the day will be how hydrogen is made in the industry, how hydrogen is being produced in the industry. So keep in mind that hydrogen can be produced in a form of industrial process. So it can exist as an element, or it can exist, or it can produce it as an hydrogen in a form of or in process of industrial process, right? So for hydrogen, it's made from the North Sea gas. Okay, for the production of hydrogen in the industry, it's made from North Sea gases. So North Sea gases is one of the most or main gases that exist in the universe or the world. Okay, keep in mind North gas, which is mainly methane. So when we were studying, or when we were including the study of the alkanes, the natural gas and oils mostly were made of what's called the methane. So methane, the most compound that formed a gas or either natural or artificial. So North Sea gas are the gases or natural gases that's being formed from the compound which is alkanes. The compound which is alkanes. So that compound are mainly methane. So small partially, when we are talking for the word mainly, there is another compound that's being made from an hydrogen ions or hydrogen atoms. That will be ethane, propane, and butane. So first four alkanes are made for the gases, mostly methane. So for this statement, we are going to study for how hydrogen is made in the industry. You should remember North Sea gas. North Sea gas will be composed of first four alkanes. The first four alkanes are methane, ethane, propane, and butane. So mainly will be methane. Mainly will be methane. Methane CH4. The North gas is mixture with steam. So when you are going to produce hydrogen, we are going to produce or made industry for the hydrogen, the North gas C is mixed. You can mix it. You can combine it. It means, okay, you can combine it with steam. Steam, it means evaporating water. You can put it in evaporating water, or water that exists in a form of gas. Water that exists in a form of gas. And pass it over catalyst. You can add up for that reaction what's called catalyst. Catalyst with the substance that speed up the rate of chemical reaction. So what are these rate of chemical reaction? This rate of chemical reactions will be the reaction that between the steam water and North Sea gas, which mainly a methane. So you combine this North Sea gas with steam and you add for a catalyst, which means catalyst is a substance or any substance that speed up or that speed up the rate of chemical reactions. So the reaction will be look like this. The reaction will look like this. So this is what CH4. This is a methane. This is not C gas, mainly methane. It's not C gas. You can see not C gas. You can see methane. So methane. So not C gas is a many compounds that form it. What's so called it? The natural gas and oils. That will be including methane. So methane, CH4. Methane is a gas. So this G indicates that this compound is existing in a form of gas. So you have this, okay, this methane. So you are going to produce an hydrogen element alone. Hydrogen element alone for this compound. You have this compound, which is gas. You add or mix it. This plus indicates mix it or say add the addition or say combination. So you have this, you add or combine it or mix it with this water. So this is H2O is the formula of water, but this G indicates that this is an steam. So this water is not now liquid, but they are existing in a form of steam. Okay, steam is what? Steam is a water that can exist in a form of gas. So the water that does not appear is called steam or vibrate. Okay, vibrate. So you add this, you have this gas, you add this gas, these two gas. Both of them are gas because water exists in a form of steam, and steam is a form of gas. So the product will be carbon monoxide, which is gas, and also a hydrogen, which is gas. So the reactants and the products are all in a form of gas. Are all in what? Form of gas. This is a reversible reaction. This is reversible reaction. What does mean reversible reaction? It can be back to, or can return or back to this original existence. So this arrow indicates that there is a complete reaction happening. So it can combine it again, and the product will be methane or methane and water. So this is a reversible reaction. It can return its original, means its original elements, its original compound. The existence of the origin can be reversed. Okay, when you are going to say it is a reversible reaction, the two things will be used. Okay, two things will be used. A high temperature and pressure are needed to give a good yields. To produce a good yields of hydrogen, a good amount, yields means amount. To have or make a good amount or good yields or good amount, enough amount of hydrogen, because of the only things you are required is an hydrogen. So to require or to have a good yields, you require two things: high temperature and pressure. Very high temperature and high pressure will be produced a good yields. Okay, this is what? This is an catalyst. This can be existed, or this can work, or this can function as a catalyst, right? As a catalyst. Then after that, then the carbon monoxide, which is being produced from the reactants, is converted. This carbon monoxide, okay, is converted to carbon dioxide again. Okay, after being reversed, carbon monoxide is converted to carbon dioxide in other reversible reaction. Okay, in other reaction that also can be reversed to its original elements. So that other reversible reaction will be look like this. Okay, you have in here for carbon monoxide, and you put in water, which is liquid. Okay, which is not now for any steam form, which is a liquid. You combining these two compounds together, and the product will be carbon dioxide, as statement as the above statement or as this statement indicates for us. So you have in carbon monoxide, this carbon monoxide will be converted into carbon dioxide. Okay, this carbon monoxide will be converted, will be changed, means converted means change, will be changed into what's so called carbon dioxide, and hydrogen will be produced. So this yield of hydrogen that you are required for industrial process or industrial formation of the hydrogen will be required a high temperature and pressures, okay, to gain a good yields. Will be required or will be required a catalyst in the reaction of it. So the carbon dioxide is removed. The carbon dioxide itself that's being converted from carbon dioxide will be removed by scrubbing the gas, okay, by scrubbing the gas with alkyls. By addition of this with alkyl, it means either you can add a group 1 and this will be leave, and this leaves hydrogen, okay, hydrogen will be produced. So if you remove carbon dioxide from gas with an alkyl, it means with the groups, group 1 or either group 2, this leaves hydrogen. This will be leave hydrogen, and you need to have a hydrogen that exists alone in a industrial process. The next point we are going to speak today will be uses of hydrogen. So what are the uses? What are the application means? When we are saying uses, it means the application of hydrogen. So what's the use of hydrogen? So first, it's used to hardening. It means something soft. You have something soft, very delicate, you are going to make hard. So you put for that and it make or change it into hard substance. So it's used to harden vegetable oils. So it's added, hydrogen is being added vegetable oils. It means oils which is produced from the plants, like sunflower or also the yogurt, itself. So it's used to hardening vegetable oils to make margin, to make it means hard than it is original things, okay, using for the duff, or it appears like duff, okay, like duff. The second thing is it's used as a fuel for space rockets. For space rocket, it's used as what's so called a bomb, okay. Space rocket means it can be used rockets that can be almost existing in a form of a nuclear, in a form of a nuclear, right? So that's the two uses of hydrogen. So don't forget the use of hydrogen and also industrial process of hydrogen. Hydrogen might become an important fuel for cars. Hydrogen is all very important for fuel for cars. So uses of car means the car uses hydrogen for what's so called and homes. So two things will be important for hydrogen: cars and also the homes in the future. Okay, in the future, it's not now, it's in the future, as we run out for oil and gases. Since gas and oils are going to run out, it means going to finish, the hydrogen will be used in the future, okay, because it is a gas. It has two big advantages. So the uses and importance of hydrogen has two big advantages. So that two big advantage will be like this. The advantage of hydrogen gas will be it is reaction with oxygen. It reacts with oxygen, just produce water, right? The most important things that hydrogen has will be the reaction of oxygen and then produce a water, right? If there is no hydrogen, means there is no water, and there is no life after. So life will be the same way. Life will be depending for hydrogen, because if there is no hydrogen, there is no water production. If there is no water production, there is no life that will be existing. So this reaction with oxygen just produce water, no pollution, because water has no any pollution. Water has zero pollution. The second important things that hydrogen has will be it is renewable source. It is very renewable. It can be renewed. It can be make another substance, or it can be reused. It can be made by the electrolyzing acidifying waters. You can put in water and it can acidify water. It means it can remove the acid from water as cheaper source, because it is not very expensive. As cheaper source, it means it's not very expensive as form of electricity at the flows, because electricity will be used and it's not a cheaper source. It's cheaper source. This might become an attractive option. This can become attractive options. So for brief recall or remembrance, you should remember for what we call it hydrogen industrial process, hydrogen industrial process. And also you should keep in mind for the uses of what's called hydrogen elements. And also our previous, you should keep in mind what we are, so I'll call it hydrogen, its location, hydrogen, its property, and its characteristics, You should remember for all that things, okay? Definitely, that's very important things to know. So today, our lesson will be stopped here, and until next time, inshallah, we'll see you. خير بدر هيجين إن شاء الله دمانتين. I hope inaad fahmi doontaan. This is a brief information about a little bit hydrogen and its uses inshallah. Waxa la ka barayno karanaha iyo waxaan inaga badbaadiyo inshallah dhammaanteena isu soo noqno ma aynu soo aragno nagoo caafimaad qabna dhammaan arday macallimiin iyo maamulka inshallah qayb badan baan idin rajeynayaa. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you until next time inshallah. Qayb badan baan idin rajeynayaa.